Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg, and welcome back to Mangg the Duelyst, where we are attempting to climb the ranks slowly but surely. We are rank 17 right now. We have 23 days left in April, so it's possible we can make it up to top 10 potentially. We are perhaps blessed with the good fortune that there are not many people playing, although maybe that's not good. I don't know. Alright, so our quests right now are 4 games with any faction and 2 games with Abyssian. So that is exactly what we are going to do. I think Abyssian is mostly the same. I think I added in a Blood Tier Alchemist because I took out a Soul Shatter Pact. Maybe I want a cheaper Provoke. Maybe I should throw in one of those, the rock guys instead. We'll try that. Alright, let's get into it. Instantly. Faster than Hearthstone. Alright, hopefully we don't run into any Leonard decks that have that bullshit artifact, but never be too sure. Let's get out our Gloom Chaser right away. Get some board presence. I like that. I like that. Okay, I think actually I've figured out how the draw mechanic works in this game. The beginner's guide on the forums is outdated. It says you always draw back up to 4, which is obviously not the case, as we have seen. I think it's you always just draw 2. I think that's pretty much it. You draw 2. Which is pretty simple. I could ramp. Yeah, we're not in that. This can likely just get picked off. We want to bring that out when it's useful to us. Okay, Dagger Curie. Interesting. Probably going to get transformed. So otherwise, I don't really have a great way of dealing with it. I could Dispel it, which makes it just a 2/8. Which would leave me with 3 mana, potentially 4. Alternatively, I can get 6, which would leave me Black Soulless. Hit him. I'll grab this just so he can't. And we'll move this down. Okay. I mean, at this point, he can basically just hit me twice this turn. But he's got to deal with this somehow, so we'll see. Darkfire Sacrifice could be very nice. Although potentially, we'll see. Okay, double Blood Leech Mass means every spell he casts, I take 2 damage and he gains 2 health. That's annoying. That's the power combo. That's like, it's basically like Rock Biter. And a Phoenix Fire on me, so he's really just trying to bum rush me down. That might be his downfall. I mean, it's gonna be, I'm gonna be at real low health. Like, basically next turn if he casts a Phoenix Fire. Oh no, I'm dead. That's a power combo. Alright, I mean, that's really a lesson that I should have already learned from playing, you know, Hearthstone. Is you gotta control the board. Always control the board. And I did not do that. I was dumb. I got very greedy. So I don't know if that's really lesson learned. Because I already knew that lesson. I think that was basically just like a stick hitting me in the head for being dumb. Alright, we'll keep Wraithling Swarm out. Swap this. Okay, we have no turn 1. That's no good. Deepfire Devour is actually pretty decent just playing it on its own. As a 4-4 for 4 with Frenzy. I mean, I shouldn't really ever hesitate to play that on its own. I guess we'll play this. I don't know. I just stole that from him, basically. Arclight Regalia. Oops. Okay. Oh, okay. He played that before he played Tempest. Yes, I can see how that is a dumb move. No. Rush. This dies. Everything dies. Unless I want to take the 4, which I actually might. So I guess we'll play this, and I'll hit it. See, I'm pretty sure you always just draw 2. Unless you're full up. And actually, 6 cards is a small hand limit for a card game. I wonder if that'll get transformed. Yeah, it's getting transformed. There's really no ifs, ands, or buts around it. Okay, we have some rush capabilities. 3, 7, 11, damn. Alright, well then we're starting kind of fresh. Cycle this. Reaper of the 9 Moons. Pretty decent. But probably want to do this. And... shit. There's no good placements for this without hurting everything. I could just hit him. No, that's a waste. Okay. All right, we got a lot of rush. But potentially so does he. Light Chaser, interesting. Gotta have more than that. It's just, in this crazy meta, it's rough to just put out something like this, you know, where it's like it doesn't have it doesn't really deal with anything, you know? It's just kind of like, here's 5 mana and hope it survives to do something. The Dying Wish is the really big benefit there, because if we get like one of his huge golems, there's some value there. Now I'm in a bad spot. Cycle. How much can I do? I can't attack. Oh, shit. So I can do 6 with my current setup. I think this is useless. Also useless. That'll get me. No, that won't. Shit! This will put me at 4. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm dead no matter what. This is Dispel. I'm dead, yes. Fudge! That turned around real quick. I got... I'm sure I got greedy. I just don't remember what the turning point was.
Abyssian versus Lionar.
Alright, I guess. I mean,
Victory.
that broke my losing streak, so I won't complain for that one. Got a bunch of gold. If we win another one, we can open another booster pack. And everybody loves booster packs.
Abyssian versus
Man,
Lionar.
Lionar everywhere. Okay, we can potentially get one of these out. Although he'll... Well, yeah, we can still make it happen. Very likely martyrdom target, though. So I might wait. Double Windblade Adept. Okay, well, we're gonna deal with both of them. Gotta control the board. We'll replace this for next time. Okay. Alright. Control the board. He lost 2 of his quality chumps there. Probably going to get dispelled. What's my follow-up? That's 2-1-1. Let's do that. Let's do that. Cycle this. It doesn't help me with anything. But I'll put it on the board. Okay, potentially a Deep Fire Devourer right there. Because he's probably going to snatch this up. Tempest wouldn't be great right now. Man, all these rush decks. They're very concerned about killing me. So far it's been working. I mean, it could just be a meta thing, but I don't know. We'll have to spend more time with this deck. This is probably not the best 2-drop I could have taken. I probably should have just taken another Provoke. But we're evolving. Okay, we could potentially do some damage here with this. If we kill this here. Do this here, this here, this here, this here, this here. There. Rush you down. Okay. I'll accept that. I mean, that I got value out of that. And that was basically a 2-for-1 trade for him, more or less. I'll accept. And that was his removal. That was his removal spell for that shit. So, yes, I'll take that. So... He may have just drawn into a martyrdom, but I'm also okay with that. It brings me back up to full. We potentially have lethal, but as in many card games, that can change quite easily. Dispelled. Again, it's still a 4/7. He would have martyrdomed if he had it, so I'm okay. This guy needs way more Provoke in his deck, or he's just not drawing into it. Okay, can do 5. Let's cycle out this. Doesn't really help. No, it doesn't really help. We got this on pretty good lockdown at this point. We have a lot of rush in our hand. We've got some solid minions on the board. He's at 10 health. Ah, there you go. That's a good legendary card. I have one myself. So that would kill that 3 things. Me without my Death Watch. Okay, Sundrop Elixir. Now let's think. He's at 13 health. I can do 7 rush. 9, 11. I can do 11. Let's cycle out the wisp because it's pretty pointless. Okay, that still leaves. No, it's not as much. This is getting lured over here. We're gonna bring out Big Daddy Reaper. And we're gonna try to box him in a little bit. And yeah, I'll hit him. All my rush shit. Alright, so now if he manages to bring that over, that would be bad, but we can transform it. I don't think this guy has as many answers as he needs. So, not looking great. There's your provoke. Double provoke. And War Surge. Okay. This is a strategic kill. Okay, that now trades with that. So that's getting Dark transformed. That leaves me with 5 mana. Okay, I could do... I still don't have lethal. I don't think. Well, we're going to do this regardless. And then we're going to do this. Yeah. We are 1 off. So there is still a possibility. Silhouette Tracer might put us in a spot of advantage. That's fine. Yeah, we have a couple different ways of killing him. I can Silhouette Tracer to this spot and smack him, or I can just play the Naga here and kill him. I think this is a cooler kill. I could have also just done this, moved this guy forward and killed him. But I want to see what minion I get, because it's really cool. Oh, that's so lame. You're dead. Okay, better, but I think that was more he just couldn't draw into what he needed. So I don't know if that was really a good win. But alright, we have money. Money, money, money. Let's open it. Void Pulse, finally, we got one of those. It's a 1-cost spell, deal 2 damage to enemy general, restore 3 health to me. Not bad, but I don't know if it's worthy of a deck spot in our deck. Lasting Judgment for Leonard, give any minion +3 attack, but -3 health. We saw that used, I've mostly seen it used as like an attack against an enemy minion, rather than a buff to your own, because that's a hefty penalty. Arclight Sentinel for Leonard, 3 cost, 2/4 opening gamut, give 1 nearby minion +2 attack, but -2 health. Again, you could use that to kill something. But then you also have the Frostbone Naga, which deals 2 damage to everything around it. Another Sandburr, which will make an appearance if ranged becomes popular. And Hailstone Howler, which I already have a bunch of. Pretty weak booster, but you don't get to pick your boosters. Okay. Once more onto the breach.
Abyssian versus Lionar.
More Lionar, man. It's all over the place. I think it's like the same guy, but it's all over the place. Okay. I think this is a better one. Drop. Turn 1, drop. Reaper of the Nine Moon. It's just so cool that I don't know if I can remove it from the deck. I like random stuff, you know, when it benefits me. So random minion from the enemy deck. That's hot. Yeah, put down your little 4/3 Zeal bullshit. Oh no, Silverguard Squire. It's interesting. Duelyst is a little bit different in that aspect, in that, you know, certain factions have like vanilla minions that are strictly better than neutral minions. Like the one cost vanilla plain minion from neutral is the Komodo whatever, which is a 1/3 for 1. This is a 1/4 for 1. Like, it's just straight up better. It's very interesting. I could kill. It's also cool for Duelyst how, if you go to the forums and stuff, people are suggesting cards. Like, they're suggesting new spells and new minions and even, like, new mechanics to the game and stuff like that. People are talking about, like, adding, like, ranges that you can cast spells. Like, you can only cast it nearby your general and your minions, like placing a minion. You know, they're just suggesting all sorts of stuff, and the developers are actually on the forums responding and talking about it. And it's really cool. You know, we're in pre-alpha, so it's completely different than Hearthstone. It's very closed off developmentally wise, so that's really cool. I like that. I mean, I don't think I'd ever suggest anything on the forums. I'd probably only bitch about stuff on videos, but I mean, you get the point. Okay. I think we'll cycle this for now. Okay, this would let me kill the ranged. But that would be basically all I would do, as I would trade my guy for... Well, my guy would survive. I'll take it. We can't let the range live. So we will move over. We'll kill that. I'll actually move over here and put down the Crystal Wisp. We'll leave it at that. And he'll probably trade that, so he has just a 1/1 on the board like I do. But that's probably where the Crystal Wisp will come into play. Or the Crystal Wisp might be fed to the Devourer. Or he might ignore that. Okay, like, there was no difference between... Okay, he wanted to kill everything. Alright, I don't blame him. He knew about the Devourer. Okay, 5/5 with Provoke. Could be Dispelled, but then I still have a 5/5, which I don't want to really talk about. It's not getting that. It's probably going to get this. Going right there where he's looking at. Devourer. Yes. Yuki. And we have Dark Transformation in hand to deal with any giant golems dropping down from the sky that have Provoke. Not that anything like that would ever happen, but, you know, it's a precaution. Wow. Did not expect that play. That's hella bold. I accept. I accept. More Wraithlings! There will be even more Wraithlings, which may or may not get devoured. Much devouring will occur. Ah, the Red Sinja. Okay. I lose a Wraithling and... I accept your trade. He did that slightly out of order. Your turn's done, bruh. Turn is done, thank you. I'll even hit you just for taking extra time. Wasting my time. Does he have Martyrdom? He probably has a Dispel. I expect that thing to be dispelled. Which is fine in my book. But if he doesn't have Dispel, he's about to be dispelled, if you know what I'm saying. You probably don't know what I'm saying. You might know what I'm saying. See, this is why I could never play chess, because I'd be stuck with these people that take like 45 minutes to do their turn, but I guess they have like that speed chess shit. But I also suck at chess, so it doesn't really change anything. You know, if you just... If you just move 2 steps backward, I can't hit you with the Devourer. I mean, you'll still probably be dead. What the hell is his... Okay. Alright. But if you just moved here, you would have had an extra turn. They can only move... I could have moved him here. You would be out of... You know what? Never mind. Never mind. Rank 16! That means we've made progress this video. That's very good. One more game. One more game. If I lose here, that would really suck. I was playing I was watching my dad play a game of Hearthstone the other day, and I was coaching him through it a little bit because I was in the room. And he was in a situation... Like, he was completely boned, basically. He was pretty much boned. But he had the there was no taunts on the board, and both him and the other player basically had each other like dead to rights, you know. Like they both had well, the other guy had lethal on the board. My dad didn't really, but he had those little Dr. Boom bots out, and I think he was playing mage or something, so he had some shit. And I told him to do this play, and I told him real quick, and I didn't really think it through. And it was like a tragic misplay in every sense. It was terrible. It was a terrible play. But I told him to do it, and basically I miscalculated it. But the Boombot hit like the hero's face with the explosion, and then he cast arcane missiles. He needed one missile to hit the guy's face, and the guy had like a full board. I was like, there's no way this is ever gonna work. And of course, one of the missiles hit the guy in the face, and it was just like, well, that's Hearthstone. It's just like, yeah, that's Hearthstone, I guess. Like, it was such a dumb. Ugh. And even my dad knew. It was just like, wow, that was completely lucky. And I'm like, yes, it was. He could snag that. Did I cycle? I did cycle. Alright, whatever. So, you know, I was telling him, you know, Duelyst isn't really like that. I mean, yeah, it's still a card game. There's still obviously elements of luck involved. It's not chess. But I think it's less luck-based than Hearthstone is. Did he just spiral technique my 2-1? Good God. I don't even know what to think about that. I mean, that is a rush play, but I don't know if it's the right one. We're gonna bring out Black Solus then. Oh, well, you should have moved there. Whatever. Ghost Lightning would be bad, but he would still need to deal with the Black Solus. His best play for Black Solus would be Spiral Technique and hit me, but that didn't happen. So another Bloodleech Mask, which I probably should have hit him with my 2 1/1s to get rid of the first one. That was dumb. Artifacts. I think artifacts need retooling, I would say. This is a really interesting Songhai deck. The Spell Rush deck. I haven't really seen this. I guess me being next to him doesn't really change anything. Obviously, we're going to ping away his artifacts. I guess I'll stay right. No, I'll move here. Alright, I guess. He does have some minions, right? Somewhere. I guess you could make a full spell deck. Three Spiral Techniques, 3 Phoenix Fires. That's 24 damage right there. I mean, that is pretty insane. The Tusk Boar. This minion interests me. I don't think I'd ever put it in a deck, but I guess as far as a rush deck goes, it is another rush minion, and you'd probably want to fill it out. Especially since you can buff your rush minions as Songhai and make them pretty crazy. And he's got a interesting deck. Did this get buffed twice? Did you just kill me? Oh, inner focus. Okay. Oh, this unit is destroyed at the end of your next turn. Okay. Double inner focus. This guy... This is like those druids that you see in Hearthstone where they just literally get the perfect hand. Okay, interesting. What the hell? I don't know if my positioning means anything. Like, it doesn't matter. How am I going to survive? 2 Phoenix Fire. He hasn't used a single Phoenix Fire. I'm in bad shape. I guess I'll move, because I'm terrified, but damn. Hell of a deck he's got going on. I'm very jealous, because it's so weird. Okay, so he must not be able to kill me, or he's BMing either way. Jack's freaking True Sight. Yeah, that minion alone is like the rise of the ranged deck. Jesus. Okay, I can double Dark Transformation, which leaves... I'd be at 5 health. He would drop me down to 3 health. I have no alternatives, because otherwise I'll just die. Good lord. I already replaced, 'cause I just want more answers. I think I'm done for, man. All I need is 1 Phoenix Fire, and it's GG. And, you know, a Songhai deck can only go about 3 rounds before it finds a Phoenix Fire. Maybe he'll time out. That would be glorious. Here's the problem. Here is the problem with this match right here. There's nothing I could have done. Like, there's nothing. You really have no... Like, what could I have done differently? He just pounded spells on me. Like, it's basically, picture a mage deck that is just all spells, and he draws into all of his frostbolts and all of his fireballs, like, very early on. There's not a whole lot you can do. And, like, it seemed even quicker in this game. What did he do? Inner focus? Oh, now I'm dead. Amazing. Amazing deck. Needs to be nerfed immediately. That shit cannot be allowed to happen in this game. Like, I don't know how you combat it. I don't think there's even... I don't think there's anything that, like, protects your general from spells. I think there's this one, which is a Songhai card, which means enemy spells cost 2 more to cast next turn. Okay. There's this card, which cannot be targeted. And then there's the anti-magic field. Which... Let me hold... That should be it. Oh, no, I don't own that card. Hold on. Let me see if there's anything else. Yeah, there's the Archon Spellbinder, a legendary, which is one more to cast. And, you know, that can just be dispelled very easily. And then there's this one. Give one nearby minion anti-magic field. Give a friendly minion nothing protects your general. Like, that's the most OP. That's even more OP, in my opinion, than the Arclight Regalia bullshit. Because the Arclight Regalia, I can see how you can deal with that. There are multiple ways in the game to get rid of enemy artifacts, and you can just... It only prevents the first damage, so you can ping them down with enough minions. I can see the counters to that. I don't know what you do against a deck like that, unless you specifically create an even harder rush deck, or... I have no idea. I don't know. I wish somebody could tell me how you fight that, because that's insane. Maybe he just got really lucky with draw, but I can picture his deck as just mostly spells with some minions that just are based around spells. Like, if you look at the Songhai deck, next Mana Vortex, I'm sure he has 3 of those. Why wouldn't you? It's perfect. Bloodleech Mask, you just throw those artifacts on, and if you don't get hit, that's just more damage and healing to you. Ghost Lightning hurts all the minions. Inner Focus, that shit's bananas. This Mist Walking, summon minions, you get more cards. This buffs your minions with Inner Focus, and then you can just keep going. You saw that combo. Actually, I don't think he even had it. If he had that with this Tusk Boar with Inner Focus, it's bananas. Chakriara Avatar, just buff it up real big with spells. You put Saberspine Seal on that, it becomes like a 5/3, and then you buff it more, and then you Inner Focus. Or you put the Mist Dragon Seed, put it anywhere you want, then Inner Focus. It's just like, there's so many 8 gates, do even more damage. Death Strike Seal to just wipe out anything. Phoenix Fire, that's going to be in every Songhai deck, because it's like the best thing ever. Songhai also gets the Artifact Defiler, so that's a great way to get rid of other artifacts. Oh, Heaven's Eclipse. Deal 2 damage to an minion for each spell you cast this game, which, if you're running a spell deck, is going to be a lot. Onyx Bear Seal to get rid of any minion, no problem. Spiral Technique, that's 15 damage to the enemy general right there. Twin Strike to, you know, do more damage to more minions, blah, blah, blah. That 4 Winds Magi, throw out a lot of spells. You have those 2 artifacts equipped, whatever, do more damage. It's insane. It's insane. Needs to be revamped. I'm amazed I haven't really heard talk about that, because I don't know. Okay. I'm done ranting. Like, that was not, like, random. That was not, like, a luck-based thing. That was just imbalance. Imba. It was Imba. That's what it was. Okay. I think the word is salty. I think I'm very salty right now. These pretzels are making me thirsty. Anyways, damn. My name is Mangg. This has been Mangg the Duelyst. We're attempting to climb the ranks. I'll see you in the next part.